Dear friend, I want to share with you some important leadership lessons from the book of Judges. These lessons will make, I believe, your ministry and your leadership much stronger. The first lesson is how to lead in times of crisis. These judges, or saviors as they were called, they were raised up by the Lord in most cases, and the Spirit of God will come on them to deliver an entire nation. What was the prerequisite to that? Was the people calling on the Lord, sometimes out of desperation, but they will call on the Lord to be delivered. That's what we need to do nowadays. We need to increase the movements of prayer, calling on the Lord to help our nations in times of crisis. Then we learned how to deal with apostasy. Apostasy is falling away from the faith. And we see so many millions of Christians, more millions outside the church than inside the church now. Many of them sort of believe, but they don't believe in the fellowship. They are disappointed at church, and some of them have fallen into apostasy. So we need to bring the prodigals back to the faith. And finally, we learn how partial obedience ruined the next generation. It was their partial obedience of Israel. They did not obey completely and fully the Lord. How many of us have fallen into that mistake or that sin? And because of that, the tribes or the people that were left in the region, the pagans and their gods, they become a snare to the next generation. So friend, father, grandfather, mother, grandmother, please remember, if we don't obey completely the Lord in this generation, it will be a snare for the next one.